When in the hell did I tell you that I was losing money on my business?
It's a charitable venture.
Absolutely. And so, by the way, that is not failure.
I didn't say it was a failure.
Yes, you did. You said that my business was failing.
I said it didn't go well because you told me you were losing money on it.
You are promoting your businesses and setting up your margins so you can be rich as
Yeah.
That is not my intention.
Boz said Amanda walked away from a cult just to build one herself. Amanda, what was your response to that?
Well, so the thing about a cult is you lose your autonomy. You're controlled, you're isolated, you're encouraged not to think for yourself, whereas my business is the polar opposite. I encourage women to think for themselves, to not do what they were told to do by their father, by their husband in church, whatever it was, and go for what they really want.
No, honey.
We can
That's a thin line.
You encourage women to think the same way about a concept of how they manage their energy with money.
The idea that it's manifesting money is very
I thought that's what it
small-minded. It's a tiny slice of the whole thing.
But all you talk about is how to make money.
manifesting money.
That's all you talk about all the time.
And praise God for it. All of
But
them
I'm
are
like,
to
how
help
else are we
people.
supposed to know what the business is
All
about?
of them are to help women make money, yes, but it is not manifesting alone.
Let me ask you this. Have you published your cult book yet?
No, I just finished chapter 6 last week.
Oh, you did?
Did
chapter
you do
6?
one after me? No.
You were not in the book.
Thank you. Thank God.
In Italy, Sutton had an issue with Dorit doing a deep dive on Amanda's history, but Sutton, a few years ago, you earned the nickname Fancy Drew for your tendency to dig deeply into other people's lives. Does that seem hypocritical?
Which lives did I do a deep
Are
dive?
you
I'm
ready?
sitting next to the LA Times.
Have you seen the latest?
I did.
Did you read the whole thing?
I read the whole thing.
You did?
So then you tell us, because we haven't had time to read it.
It's so complicated.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's what the whole article, it's just so long.
If Erica's business is under her name
Yes.
and was accepting these funds,
Right.
that's trouble.
We were all asked to read the same article that
Can I
morning.
say something?
I didn't do any more diving than that.
Do you remember when I came to your house, Sutton, and you were telling me how you did a deep dive on Amanda?
No, I didn't.
And you were going to sign up for her courses.
I want to see how she has made this a business that makes money.
So you are going to take Amanda's class?
I just want to see how it works. I want to see what these people are signing up for. My expectation is to make $500,000 a month.
No, I thought it would be funny to sign up for his course, but I didn't do a deep dive.
Do a deep dive on everyone.
On everyone? You're
Listen,
making that up. Come on.
Don't
Am I
get
also making up
semantics.
that you told me
The
that
point
Amanda
is-
took out a $2 million loan just before she started filming?
Well, you
I've
did.
never. What, never?
That's a pretty big deep dive.
I didn't do that. Somebody
I have
gave
no
me that
loans.
information.
Whatever. I would love to be able to take out a $2 million loan.
Hi, this is my package. Hi.
Guys, Amanda just said, excuse me, this is my package.
She's like, it's my turn, get
What's a
back to me.
package?
Amanda, what was your reaction to seeing Erica ask ChatGPT about you?
I mean, it bothered me because I think we all know ChatGPT pulls from Reddit, and we all have horrible things said about us on
ChatGPT
Reddit,
pulls from everything. Right?
including, well, right now Reddit's
It
one of the
scrapes
main
everything.
ones. And we all have bad things about us on Reddit.
Boz, we know you looked up your own ChatGPT and got a very flattering read.
Okay, who is Bozoma Saint John? She began her marketing journey at Spike Lee's agency and joined PepsiCo in 2005, working on major campaigns with superstars like Beyonce. And I'm just making a comparison.
When Amanda asked about you, ChatGPT brought up skepticism about your short tenures at major corporations. What was your response to that?
Well, first of all, I was like, I don't know what kind of review she's reading, because you seem to think that we said, oh, these are bad reviews of Amanda Francis, and that wasn't
That was not the
that was
same.
not what was asked. Also, if anybody knows anything about being a chief marketing officer and you understand the tenure of chief marketing officers, they are short tenures. You go in for a specific mission, you complete the mission, and you move on. I don't have to
The
list them all to
CMO
you.
job is
a short tenure job.
It is?
Yeah.
It's not meant to be for
It
a
is
long
usually
period of time?
it is intentioned to be a long time, but what happens is that a lot of times the blame of any company's failure or its issues with the stock falls on a CMO.
I understand that, but let me tell you, I don't have a criticism over that. I was just reading it.
Well,
Like-
but you were reading it in a way to criticize me.
Why are we saying anything to try to hurt anyone's business? I've supported...
Well, you opened that door, didn't you? We should all be supporting each other's businesses.
Why?
I mean,
What business
One,
did she not support?
The book release. Because
My only business venture that I've had in
I've gone to,
since the
oh,
home
let me,
invasion,
hold on,
5
sorry,
years.
Buca de Beppo.
Okay, I'm really
designed
excited.
and redid the entire room.
This is fantastic. It looks amazing.
Your
5
bathing
years.
suit.
That's very chic. I love that design of that top.
5
Your
years.
tanning
I know you
cream.
like to go back
I've
10
gone-
years, Kyle, but I'm actually
It's called
staying
history.
within
It's called
this
history,
decade.
Dorit.
And I'm
It's
talking
one
about my
thing.
first business venture in years. So
Business
don't
ven-
sit
your book.
here
You
on
don't
your
have the book out. It
soapbox
was a picture.
and say,
It was a
we
picture.
should
It was a
all be
picture.
supporting. Listen, you open that door.
Okay, so I sent a text. Hi, I'm so sorry that I'm not going to make it tonight. I'm exhausted and overwhelmed and been up since 2 a.m. That was a fact. I know we need to talk still, and I hope that happens at some time soon. I know you RSVP'd yes to the wedding, so I hope to see you there. Good luck tonight. And you wrote, I get it, no worries. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Take care of yourself. We'll talk another time, and yes, I'll see you at the wedding. You were fine with that, you understood, until, which is what bothered me, when you had that interaction with us.
Did she misread your tone in that text?
Yes.
How about go back and look at that scene
And
when
I
Bo
wouldn't
said to you,
say-
Kyle should have been here, and then you said,
Absolutely! Do you now still believe that she had good intentions when she was saying that she's concerned?
I mean, the evidence is pointing to not really.
Kyle didn't come. Sutton didn't come. Kyle, because she's tired and overwhelmed.
You could come for 30 minutes.
Well, hello.
You could come say hello, give me a hug, and
Do you
at least
understand?
wait to see the cover.
When you sent me that text, do you want to know how I genuinely felt? Wow. Okay, you know what?
so you're full of so your text was not
No,
being
that is
genuine.
called being polite.
Okay, or
what am I
filtered.
supposed to say? I'm not going to beg anyone to come support me. Do you understand? I was not. Oh, I totally understand.
what?
I was hurt. This was a big
you can
deal
see
for
that
me.
you were about to say that, and then all of a sudden
not
you
to
shift.
mention
You're like, oh, good. It got to make Kyle
you
look
know
like an
what?
asshole. I love it.